Hello and welcome to the AQA GCSE Core Chemistry course. I'm Ahmed Nabil. I'm a master's student in Material Science Department in the Imperial College London. I have also a bachelor degree in Chemical Engineering. I will be tutoring you throughout this course using a series of videos which explain 100% of the AQA specification. Let's start with the first chapter of the core course, which is the fundamental ideas in chemistry. I have divided it into 3 videos as follows. The first one covers the first half of this chapter with some practice questions. The second one covers as well the second half with some practice questions, and the last and most important one is about the revision needed for the exam with some exam style questions, which gives you the better understanding and the best understanding of the exam style. In this lesson, you will be able to define what the atom is, what does it consist of, how the structure looks like, what the periodic table is and why it consists of different groups, and finally, how would you be able to draw and write the electronic structure of the first 20 elements in the periodic table. Let's first explain what the atom is. Atoms are the tiny particles that everything is made up of. Let's take an example to illustrate the atom constituents and structure and how to draw it. Lithium metal. Lithium metal is made up of lithium atoms. In other words, if we go down to C in the atomic scale by magnifying so many times using a high resolution microscope, you will end up with seeing a lattice structure, which is a group of atoms packed together. By taking one atom from this lattice structure, we will find that each atom consists of 5 main parts. The first is the nucleus, which is in the middle of the atom, and it consists of positively charged protons and neutral neutrons. So protons are positive, neutrons are neutral. By taking the first letter of each word it gives you an indication of the charge. So protons are positive, neutrons are neutral. This is an easy way so you don't get confused. The nucleus then has a net overall positive charge. Because protons are positive, neutrons are neutral, so the overall charge of the nucleus is the charge of protons, which is positive. Around the nucleus, there are electrons moving around the nucleus in a specific energy levels, which are called energy levels or shells, and drawn as circles around the nucleus. The electrons are negatively charged. They are negatively charged in a way which cancel the positive charge of the nucleus. So, the overall charge of any atom is 0. Atoms are all neutral. So, we will have the number of electrons which are negatively charged. We will have them to cancel out the positive charges of the protons inside the nucleus. So electrons have an opposite charge of the protons with the same number to give you a neutral atom. And this diagram summarizes the charges issue. Each proton has positive 1 charge, each neutron has no or 0 charge, each electron has -1 charge. Protons, neutrons, and electrons are also called subatomic particles. And in a neutral atom, the number of protons, positive protons, equals the number of electrons. For lithium again, it has 3 protons which are positive. So the nucleus has positive 3 charge plus 3 charge. And since the atom has no charge overall, so the total charge of the electrons must be -3 to cancel out the charge of protons. Each electron has -1 charge. This means there must be 3 electrons around the nucleus.